But also today we have a special treat for you. In the studio with us is Nancy Ludin. Now, Nancy's been on the show a couple times before, and I can't believe it, but I think this is, the third or fourth time we've done this with you?
I believe so.
Maybe the fourth.
Yeah, because what's coming up, by the way, Nancy is with the Jewish Pavilion, and I'll let her fill you guys in on that here in just a minute. I know we have some new listeners out there who probably don't know what that is, and for you other listeners, you'll know, but you'll, I think, appreciate it to hear it again. Their annual fundraiser, which is called A Walk in the Park, is coming up October 26th, the end of this month. And we're certainly going to invite each and every one of you out to come on out and help out the Jewish Pavilion because it is a great cause. Thanks again for being with us, Nancy. We appreciate you coming down, especially in this soup.
Well, thank you so much for having me today. I'm really looking forward to talking with you on the radio.
All right. And once again, if you'll just sort of remind our audience and enlighten those who don't know, what is the Jewish Pavilion all about?
Well, in many cities in the United States, there's a Jewish home for the aged, but there is not one in Orlando. So we go to every building in Orlando that has at least one Jewish resident and provide Jewish programming and also wonderful programming for everyone in the building. Happy hours, ice cream socials, musicians, all kinds of things to make the lives of the seniors better. We go to independent, assisted, and skilled nursing facilities, and right now we're in 54 buildings in Orlando. We also have something called the Orlando Senior Help Desk. If anyone has an issue with a senior in their life and they need some advice or they need some counseling, we have a free social worker on staff that can help them with any issue that pertains to senior life.
And would that include, like Friday, we had a couple of guests on, Michelle Benham and George Diaz about the Alzheimer's walk that's coming up. Do you also offer guidance with Alzheimer's patients and dementia?
We certainly do provide guidance with Alzheimer's, and we do know the facilities in town that can provide excellent care as well. But sometimes you just want to get basic advice, like to go on the journey with somebody and not fight with someone who has the illness, not try to correct them all the time. So it's really important when you have someone with Alzheimer's to treat them with respect and love and not take time to criticize on a regular basis, because if you do, they'll shut down.
Nancy, do you also offer any service that can help people out with Medicaid?
We do a lot of advising for services where they can get that information,
okay.
Yes.
So it's pretty much a full-service organization, folks. And Nancy, how can people find out more? What's your website, and how can people help out? And you said there's a number.
They can visit our website at www.jewishpavilion.org or our other website, orlandoseniorhelpdesk.org, or they can call us 407-678-9363, and we'll do our best to help you with any senior situation going on in your life. And also, if you just need a little bit of hand-holding, we're there for that, too.
And if there's someone out there who has a relative or a family member who is in a facility that you don't think that they don't think that you're visiting, can they contact you and invite you over there?
They certainly can. We'd love to do that.
Well, and folks, I've had a personal experience with these people, especially Nancy. She went to visit my mother. My mother talked about it for months afterwards. It is so nice to have someone, even a stranger, come in and talk with these people. Especially the ones that are still active mentally enough to, have a conversation. But again, the effects are wonderful. It's a fabulous thing to help promote, folks, or to help to be part of.
How often are you able to visit these facilities, these 54?
We try to visit facilities every month at least, and we try to visit residents who ask for it once a week.
Of course, if you have more funding, you can do more, right?
Of course. That always would help.
All right. So that's what A Walk in the Park is about. Tell us when and where that's going to be, please.
It's a wonderful event on Sunday, October 26th, beginning at 9:30 a.m. at Cranes Roost Park. We're going to have a walk. We're going to have free entertainment with live music, free breakfast for everyone who comes, lots and lots of prizes, and
really
at least 100 vendors.
It's really great for the kids, too.
We have lots of things for the children. We have a kids zone with face painting. We have activities for the children, some bounce houses, and all kinds of fun things to keep the kids engaged.
And it's a lot of fun. And you call it a walk in the park, but basically it's a walk around Cranes Roost Park there.
Yes, it is. And if you're not able to walk, you can still come and enjoy all the other festivities. You may just want to sit and listen to the music and get some free breakfast and meet a few vendors, and that's okay, too.
And what a valuable experience for the kids that do come, to see what you're actually doing, what it means to be part of the community and helping out.
The kids especially like our vendor cards. They get their cards stamped at every table, and they seem to love to run around from one table to another and get their cards stamped. And if they get lots of stamps, they get prizes. So they're very thrilled to do that. That seems to be their favorite activity.
Yeah, and you may not believe it now, but October 26th, the weather should be pretty nice. That would be a Sunday morning. It would be very odd if the weather weren't beautiful that day. It should be a lovely fall day, and it starts at 9:30, you say?
It starts at 9:30, and I wanted to mention that we are naming this year's walk in memory of someone who was a good friend of mine, Bunny Rosen. Her children have decided to name the walk in her honor. She was an incredible volunteer with the Jewish Pavilion, very compassionate. She went and visited seniors that no one else wanted to visit, and she was incredible in every way. She also used to cook for the seniors and make sure that they would have holiday meals that resembled the meals that she was having in her own home. So we all love Bunny. We're so pleased to name the walk in her memory.
Excuse me, is that Bunny or Bonnie?
Bunny, Bunny, Bunny Rosen.
All right. So a walk in the park, and it's especially in remembrance of Bunny Rosen. All right.